Take these 3 vitamins daily before bed to strengthen your legs. You've been misled. Older adults are often told that leg weakness is just a natural part of aging, but that is not the full truth. The real cause is a silent deficiency in 3 essential vitamins your body needs before sleep to rebuild leg strength. And here's what no one is telling you. These nutrients are cheap, natural, and not profitable. That's why you don't see them in commercials, and most doctors don't talk about them. But the science is clear. One missing vitamin increases leg cramps by 42% delays, muscle repair by 37%, and triples your risk of falling after age 60. The first vitamin I will reveal today has been shown to boost strength by 31%, yet most seniors don't take it. Why? Because there is no profit in addressing the real root cause. And when these nutrients are missing, your muscles cannot recover, your nerves cannot communicate, and your legs, your foundation, begin to break down. Recent studies show that seniors who take these specific vitamins at night experience faster muscle repair, reduced leg pain, and even better balance within just days. In this video, we will reveal the 3 most important vitamins every person over 60 must take before bed to rebuild leg strength quickly, ranked from least powerful to most powerful based on shocking new research. All information in this video is fully research-backed, and every reference is linked in the description below so you can verify it yourself. Before we begin, let us know in the comments where you're watching from, how old are you, and what vitamins are you currently taking daily. We reply to every comment with personalized suggestions, so don't hold back. This is your chance to get real answers based on your age, your routine, and what your legs truly need. Now let's begin with the first vitamin on the list, which most seniors are barely getting. Number 3, vitamin B12. Most seniors have heard of vitamin B12, but very few realize how critical it is for strong legs, stable movement, and overnight muscle repair. Vitamin B12 is like a power line that keeps your muscles and nerves connected, and when it runs low, your legs start to fail, not only due to muscle loss, but because communication between your brain and legs begins to break down. Over time, this leads to weakness, then imbalance, and eventually dangerous falls. The problem is that after age 60, your body becomes very poor at absorbing vitamin B12 from food. It's not your fault. As you age, your stomach produces less hydrochloric acid, which is needed to release B12 from protein. Even if you eat plenty of eggs, fish, or meat, your gut may still fail to extract what your muscles and nerves desperately need. In fact, the National Institutes of Health reports that up to 43% of people over 60 have low or borderline B12 levels, many without even knowing it. The symptoms appear slowly. First, numbness in the feet, then tingling, then stiffness in the calves, and eventually knees that buckle when you try to stand. Why does this happen? Because B12 is essential for building and maintaining the myelin sheath, a protective layer around your nerves. Without enough B12, these nerves begin to deteriorate. And when the nerves controlling your legs are damaged, your brain signals can't get through properly. That's why many seniors with B12 deficiency show symptoms similar to early Parkinson's disease or diabetic neuropathy, slowness, unstable gait, foot dragging, and worsening nighttime leg cramps. A 2017 study published in Neurology followed 2,500 seniors and found that those with low B12 levels were nearly 3 times more likely to develop walking difficulties and had a 60% higher risk of falls. But the most important factor is timing. Your nervous system repairs itself during sleep. This is when your body rebuilds damaged nerve tissue, resets muscle signaling, and runs nightly recovery processes in your legs. If B12 is not available during this window, your nerves miss the opportunity to recover. That's why taking vitamin B12 before bed can make a real difference. It delivers the nutrient into your bloodstream when your body is most ready to rebuild. And unlike stimulants like caffeine, B12 supports calm, stable brain function. It won't keep you awake. In fact, some seniors report deeper, more restorative sleep when taking it at night. Now, let's talk about forms. Not all B12 is equal. The most effective form for seniors is methylcobalamin, which your body can use immediately, especially if you have digestive issues. Sublingual tablets that dissolve under the tongue work best. They bypass the gut and go directly into the bloodstream. If you rely only on standard pills or multivitamins, you may still be deficient. And how fast does it work? Clinical data shows that seniors who restore B12 levels experience improved muscle control, faster nerve response, and stronger leg contractions within just 10 to 14 days. One case study even found that a senior who could not walk unassisted for more than 10 minutes regained full mobility after 6 weeks of daily B12 therapy. These are not miracle stories. This is simply nutritional science applied at the right time. So, if your legs feel slow, numb, or stiff, if you notice twitching at night or poor balance while walking, restore it by correcting your B12. It's not just a supplement, it's a signal. And the longer your nerves go without it, the harder it becomes to restore full strength. Now let's move to vitamin number 2, a nighttime nutrient that actively fuels muscle growth and has been shown to reverse leg weakness in just 2 weeks of bedtime use. Number 2, vitamin D3. This one may surprise you. Vitamin D3 is known as the sunshine vitamin, and most people think it is only important for bones. But after age 60, D3 becomes one of the most powerful tools your body has for building and protecting muscle, especially in the legs. And if you are not taking it before bed, you are wasting a critical recovery window. Here is why this matters more than ever. More than 70% of seniors are deficient in vitamin D3 without even knowing it. But the science is clear. Low vitamin D3 directly leads to weaker legs, slower muscle recovery, and a higher risk of frequent falls. Let's break this down. Vitamin D3 is not just about calcium or sunlight. It plays a direct role in muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to build and repair muscle fibers. After age 60, your body's ability to rebuild muscle after daily use declines significantly. That's why you may walk around the house all day and still wake up sore the next morning. But when vitamin D3 levels are low, this rebuilding process slows down even further. That's when sarcopenia begins, the age-related loss of muscle mass, which affects the legs first. Your thighs, calves, and glutes gradually start to weaken. You may not notice it at first, but you will feel it. Getting up becomes harder, climbing stairs becomes slower, standing for long periods becomes tiring, and over time, your world begins to shrink. In a 2020 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, researchers followed seniors with low vitamin D3 levels and found that those who supplemented with D3 at night gained 19% more leg strength and experienced 34% fewer falls over a 3-month period. That's a significant difference. Why does this happen? Because vitamin D3 doesn't only support bones, it activates muscle receptors that control strength and stability. And these receptors are most active during deep sleep, when growth hormone is released. That's why bedtime is considered the optimal time to take it. But there's more. Vitamin D3 also reduces inflammation inside muscle tissue. That deep aching in your thighs or that burning sensation in your calves at night may actually be chronic microinflammation, and vitamin D3 helps regulate it. A 2022 study published in Frontiers in Aging found that seniors with vitamin D deficiency had twice the rate of nighttime leg pain and significantly reduced muscle repair. Participants who took vitamin D3 before sleep not only experienced reduced pain, but also showed measurable improvements in walking speed and balance within 6 weeks. Now here is where most seniors go wrong. They take vitamin D3 in the morning, or they skip it entirely. But when taken at night, it aligns with your body's natural repair cycle. That's when the real benefits appear. Muscles are not built in the gym or during daily activities. They are built while you sleep, and they cannot fully rebuild without sufficient vitamin D3. And no, sunlight alone is not enough. After age 60, the skin produces about 75% less vitamin D3 from the same sun exposure. That means even if you go outside every day, your body may still not produce enough. For results, most seniors benefit from 2,000 to 4,000 IU of vitamin D3 per night, but the exact dose should always depend on blood test levels. Always choose vitamin D3, not D2, and consider pairing it with a small amount of healthy fat, such as almond milk or avocado, to improve absorption. Vitamin D3 does not disrupt sleep. In fact, some studies suggest it may improve sleep quality by calming the nervous system and reducing nighttime leg cramps. So, if your legs feel tight, if you struggle to regain strength even with exercise, or if your walking speed has noticeably declined, a vitamin D3 deficiency could be silently slowing your recovery every night. Correcting this one factor may finally give your muscles the support they need to rebuild. But that brings us to the most powerful vitamin of all, the one most seniors have never even considered. It doesn't just support strength, it helps reverse years of muscle loss, supports collagen repair, and reactivates muscle memory even after age 70. Number 1. Vitamin K2. This is the vitamin almost no senior talks about, but it may be the most powerful nutrient for rebuilding leg strength quickly. Not K1, the blood-clotting vitamin found in leafy greens. This is K2, and it works deep inside your bones and muscles to restore what aging takes away. If you are over 60 and your legs feel weak, achy, or unstable, if your knees crack when you stand, or your calves feel like rubber bands by midday, there is a strong chance your body is lacking vitamin K2. So, what does K2 actually do? In simple terms, it acts as a traffic controller for calcium. It directs calcium to where it belongs, into your bones, and prevents it from depositing in your arteries, joints, and soft tissues. Without enough K2, calcium becomes misdirected. It can stiffen blood vessels, build up in joints, and harden soft tissue. That's why many seniors with low K2 experience weak bones and tight, aching legs at the same time. Their calcium is going to the wrong places, but here's what most people don't know. Vitamin K2 is also critical for activating muscle repair genes. In a 2021 study published in Nutri-Science, researchers gave older adults a daily dose of K2 and tracked changes in strength and function. Within just 8 weeks, participants showed a 21% increase in quadriceps strength and a 31% improvement in standing balance. That's not a supplement boost, that's real muscle activation. And the results were strongest in those who took it before bed when bones and muscles repair most efficiently. K2 also works alongside vitamin D3. Think of them like a team. D3 brings calcium into your bloodstream. K2 makes sure it ends up in your bones, not in your joints or arteries. Without enough K2, D3 can actually cause problems moving calcium around without proper direction. That's why some seniors who take D3 alone still experience stiffness or worsening joint pain. The missing link is almost always K2. There's more. K2 activates a protein called osteocalcin, which stimulates bone formation while also improving glucose metabolism inside muscles. This is especially important for seniors dealing with prediabetes, insulin resistance, or poor circulation. In a clinical trial published in Aging and Disease, seniors who took K2 showed better blood sugar control and stronger leg endurance during walking tests. And when taken before bed, it supported overnight muscle glycogen replenishment, meaning stronger legs the next day with less soreness and fatigue. But here's the problem. K2 is not common in modern diets. It is mainly found in fermented foods like natto, aged cheeses, and certain meats. And unless you regularly eat those foods, you are likely not getting enough. Supplementing with MK7, the most bioavailable form of K2, is the best option, especially at night. MK7 stays in the body longer, which means more consistent calcium regulation and better muscle support throughout the night. Taking K2 before bed gives your bones and muscles a clear signal to rebuild while you sleep. It is like flipping a switch on your body's repair system, and if you are already taking D3, K2 is the key that unlocks its full benefits. So, if your legs feel weak, if climbing stairs has become harder than it used to be, or if you are noticing knee or calf pain that wasn't there a year ago, it may be time to consider K2. This one vitamin could be the reason your muscles haven't bounced back, your strength hasn't returned, and your legs still feel like they are losing the battle against time. Now, let's break down how you can start incorporating these 3 vitamins into your routine step by step without stress or confusion. Timing, form, and consistency all matter. And when done correctly, you may start noticing stronger legs starting tonight. Begin with vitamin B12. Because digestion weakens with age, the best form is sublingual methylcobalamin. That means a small tablet you place under your tongue and let dissolve. No swallowing needed. Take it about 30 minutes before bed, preferably on an empty stomach or at least 2 hours after dinner. This allows your body to absorb it directly into the bloodstream without interference from food. Set a reminder on your phone or keep the bottle near your toothbrush so it becomes part of your nighttime routine. If you are new to B12, start with 1,000 micrograms daily and monitor your energy, balance, and sleep quality over the next few weeks. Next is vitamin D3. Choose a soft gel or capsule containing at least 2,000 IU of cholecalciferol, the natural form your body produces from sunlight. Because D3 is fat-soluble, take it with a small amount of healthy fat in the evening, such as a spoon of almond butter, a few nuts, or a small piece of cheese. Avoid taking it with a heavy meal right before bed, as digestion may interfere with sleep and slow absorption. Ideally, take D3 about 20 to 30 minutes before sleep. You can pair it with B12 at the same time. Keep it simple. Place the bottles near your bedside so it becomes effortless. Finally, add vitamin K2. Look specifically for the MK7 form, ideally at a dose of 100 to 200 micrograms. This form stays active in the body longer and works hand in hand with vitamin D3. Take it at the same time as your D3 dose. They work better together, especially overnight when your bones and muscles are in repair mode. You don't need a meal, but a small fat-based snack can improve absorption. If you are already taking calcium supplements or eating calcium-rich foods during the day, K2 helps ensure that calcium is directed to the right places at night. If you are managing other medications, always space these vitamins at least 1 hour apart from prescription drugs, unless your doctor advises otherwise. Most seniors find it easiest to create a bedtime tray, a glass of water, your 3 supplements, and maybe a journal or a warm herbal tea. The key is consistency. These nutrients don't work overnight, but over days and weeks they help reset your recovery system and restore your leg's natural strength from the inside out. So, starting tonight, follow this simple order: B12 under the tongue, D3 and K2, together with a small snack, all taken about 30 minutes before bed. Keep it simple, keep it consistent, and let your body do what it has been waiting to do: heal, repair, and rebuild your legs while you sleep. Once you've locked in your nightly routine, B12 under the tongue, D3 and K2 with a small snack, it's time to go one step further. Because even though these vitamins are powerful, a few simple changes in your daily rhythm can help your body absorb them better, recover faster, and wake up with stronger legs in less time. Let's go through 3 additional habits that quietly enhance everything you are trying to achieve without adding more pills or complicated routines. First, hydrate with intention, not just when you feel thirsty. Most seniors underestimate how dehydration weakens the legs. When your body is low on fluids, blood becomes thicker, circulation slows, and muscle cells struggle to absorb nutrients. Even if you are taking the right vitamins, without enough water, B12 cannot effectively support your nerves, D3 won't distribute efficiently, and K2 cannot properly guide calcium. That dull, achy feeling in your legs at night may not be aging, it may be dehydration. A study published in the Journal of Aging Research found that even mild dehydration caused a 14% drop in leg endurance and delayed nighttime muscle recovery by several hours. The solution is not to drink large amounts at once, but to sip steadily throughout the day. Aim for a glass of water every 90 minutes while awake. You can add lemon or cucumber if plain water feels difficult, and stop drinking about 1 hour before bed to avoid sleep disruption. Hydration may sound basic, but combined with your nighttime vitamins, it becomes a powerful tool for stronger, more flexible legs. Second, pay attention to what you eat and when you eat it. If your last meal is heavy, high in starch, or loaded with sugar, your body will spend most of the night digesting instead of repairing. That means less recovery for your muscles. Digestion naturally slows in the evening, and late meals like rice, bread, or desserts can increase inflammation and reduce the effectiveness of D3 and K2. A study in clinical nutrition showed that seniors who consumed high glycemic dinners after 7 p.m. had twice the rate of nighttime stiffness and 38% lower nutrient absorption during sleep. The solution is simple. Keep your last meal light. A small portion of protein, such as eggs or chicken, plus vegetables is enough. Then allow at least 2 hours before taking your supplements. This gives your body time to shift fully into repair mode. You will likely notice less leg pain, better digestion, and improved sleep quality. Third, move your legs gently before bed. This is not exercise, it is circulation activation. A few minutes of light movement improves blood flow and helps deliver nutrients like B12, D3, and K2 more effectively to your muscles. Try simple actions before bed. 10 seated leg extensions, ankle circles, or slowly raising your heels while standing. These micro movements signal your nervous system that your legs are active and ready to recover. A 2021 study in geriatric rehabilitation found that just 5 minutes of light leg movement before sleep increased nighttime blood flow by 22% and improved balance, stiffness, and cramping within 10 days. You don't need equipment, just a chair, a wall, or your bed. These 3 habits, steady hydration, lighter evening meals, and gentle leg movement are not magic on their own, but when combined with B12, D3, and K2, they create the ideal environment for real recovery, not temporary relief, real, measurable improvement. That is how you take control of your leg strength, mobility, and independence, one night at a time. So, there you have it. 3 vitamins, 3 hidden deficiencies, and 3 powerful ways to rebuild leg strength naturally. Vitamin B12 to repair nerves and restore communication. Vitamin D3 to support muscle strength and reduce inflammation. Vitamin K2 to guide calcium and activate deeper repair systems. You do not need more confusion or more unnecessary supplements. You need consistent science-based action, and it starts tonight before bed, because that is when your body is most ready to rebuild, but it cannot do it without the right support. Now the question is simple. Are you already taking any of these vitamins at night, or will you start tonight?